Oh, get ready, everybody. Here we go. Welcome to the fun. It's the Big Mouse Show. Step right up. Let me tell you what's the scoop. Jamie, Carter, Sam. Welcome to our crew. Magic in the air, gonna raise the sound. Mensa active games where the smiles abound. Disney dreams alive. Oh, we're on a quest with our family vibes. We're truly blessed. From the rankings to the laughs, it's the ultimate ride. In the Big Mouse House, let's enjoy the vibe. In the Big Mouse House, we're living the dream with games.
Welcome back to the Big Mouse House. Today, we're switching gears from our usual magical content to bring you something every Disney World visitor needs to know about. That's lightning lanes and multipass. But here's the twist. We're using Sam's actual upcoming Disney trip as our real-world teaching example. That's right. Sam is finally taking the kids again to the most magical place on Earth, and he's using this very episode to reveal the surprise to them. So Henry, Hadley, and you, Papa Steve, you're going to Disney World.
Are you kidding me?
Now, whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned park veteran, this system can make or break your Disney day. We'll walk you through exactly how it works using Sam's actual trip planning, give you some real-world examples from his itinerary, and yes, we'll be taking some well-deserved jabs at his questionable pre-planning skills along the way. Trust me, you'll want to hear about his Lightning Lane Jedi Master strategy. So grab your spring rolls as we follow Sam's journey to Lightning Lane Master and learn exactly how it's done. This is education meets revelation meets vacation planning all rolled into one magical episode. Welcome to the Big Mouse House.
This is the best day of my life.
Exactly, Jamie. Totally on board with everything you just said.
Thank you, Sam.
So, first up today, man, we're going to talk about lightning lanes.
Okay.
Carter, you like lightning lanes?
I do like lightning lanes a lot.
Why do you like lightning lanes, Carter?
It makes my life as a Disney goer easier.
We got a little bit of feedback from some people that they want to know just a little more about lightning lanes.
Okay.
We're going to take a few minutes, just talk some vocabulary, just make sure we're all on the same page.
A little education.
Well, education.
Right.
So instead of the history segment today, we're doing an education segment.
Okay.
All right. So lightning lanes are the lanes at Disney World where you get to skip the line. But do you immediately go to the front of the line right then?
No, you do not.
Okay. So Jamie, explain that. What do you mean?
So basically, as Sam's describing, when you walk up to an attraction, let's just pick
Slinky Dog Dash.
Slinky Dog Dash. You walk up and there are two lanes that get up to the front of the ride. On the left is the standby line, which is usually more populated. But if you're willing to make a purchase of multipass for the ride, you can go to the express lane, so to speak, and basically skip the majority of the people that are in the standby lines.
So the multipass system is the system at Disney World that you pay for daily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can do it for one park, or if you have a park hopper, it actually covers all the parks. Okay. So
What's a park hopper?
park hopper, that's a great question, Carter. A park hopper is a ticket in which you can go to any park you want during the day. So you can actually go from like Magic Kingdom to Epcot to Animal Kingdom, back to Magic Kingdom if you wanted to. You could do 2, 3, 4. You can go back and forth as many times as you want.
So multiple. That's the big benefactor for that.
Correct. Multiple parks.
But that's an added cost as well.
Added cost for a park hopper. You do not have to have a park hopper to buy multipass, though. If you have multipass, it goes for your ticket. So you have a 1-day, 1-park ticket. You can ride the rides at your park using multipass. You're not guaranteed to get every ride, though. Okay? So with multipass, you pay the money for that day. When can you book multipass, Jamie?
You can book your multipass 3 days in advance if you're staying off campus, 7 days in advance if you're staying on campus.
That's right. I have a couple tips there for you.
Okay.
Okay?
You have a great tip for this.
Really, really good tip. So if you are staying on property, so you're staying in a deluxe, a moderate, or a value resort, you get to book 7 days prior to the day you check in.
That's right.
Most people do not go to a park the day they check in. Now, some do, but most don't. They usually check in late and then go the next day. But the day you check in, 7 days prior to that, is your first day you can book multipass. And on that day, you can book multipass for every day that you're going to be in the parks. Okay? You cannot purchase all the days at one time. You actually have to buy the multipass for each day, one at a time, starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If you're staying on campus.
If you're staying on campus, correct. And we'll get more into the specifics in a second. Now, if you're staying off campus, like Jamie said, it's 3 days prior to the first day that you have a ticket for Disney World. There's a little bit of trick there.
That's right.
Let's say you're going 4 days to Disney World.
Just
Staying
pick a
off
day.
campus.
We're staying August 1st.
August 1st. Okay. So when you buy a 4-day ticket, you actually get a 7-day window to use that park ticket. Okay. So instead of putting, when you buy the ticket, by the way, you say when the first day that you're going to be at Disney World. What you need to do is do that a couple of days before your actual first day you're going to be on property.
Unless you're staying the full 7 days.
Unless you're going to be there 7 days. So what that means is, let's say August 1st is I'm going to go to Magic Kingdom. What you need to do is put July 30th as your first day.
That's right.
That means 3 days prior to July 30th, you can book MultiPass.
Yep. And you're getting a 3-day jump on everybody else that's going to be trying to book for August the 1st.
That's right. And it makes it closer to those people that are staying on property.
Yes.
Okay. So again, 7 days prior to your check-in date, if you're staying on property, 3 days prior to the first day that you have tickets for the parks, if you are off campus or off property. Okay. So Carter, have you ever booked a MultiPass?
I don't think so. I usually let the big mouse handle that for
little
me.
baby you. Nah, that's all.
Carter is
Why would I do it?
Carter, you're the product of having the big mouse and the Uncle Mouse.
Uncle, I about to say I got two of the goats.
That's right.
In my presence. Why would I even waste my time with it?
That's right.
Well, come on now. Carter, you can do this, and everybody else can do this too. Okay. MultiPass, it seems complicated, but I'm telling you, with a little bit of practice, you're going to be fine.
How much is it?
Okay, great question. MultiPass is it costs different depending on the park you're going to.
Which I think we highlighted in episode 2 where we kind of covered the price range, and it's a seasonal cost.
Yes, it did. Yes. Magic Kingdom is between $27 and $39, depending on what time of year you're at. Man, those holidays, it's always going to be higher because there's going to be more people on property.
So if you go in the peak times, the cost of the MultiPass is way more expensive than if you go in the non-peak time. So if you go in that week of Christmas, it's probably going to be the most expensive it's going to be for the whole year. But if you go in the first week of February or something like that, it's going to be much cheaper.
That's right. And it's just basic capitalism, supply and demand.
That's right.
There's a higher demand that supply and cost is going to go up. Supply is going to go down. Cost is going to go up. Okay.
So you're saying for $30, I could get the MultiPass and schedule all those lightning lanes like we normally do?
Great question. You can schedule 3 lightning lanes. Okay. So you start every day with 3 lightning lanes. And depending on what park you're in, depends on what rides you can do. We're going to get in that in a second, car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, Magic Kingdom, $27 to $39. Epcot, $19 to $26. Hollywood Studios, $24 to $32. And Animal Kingdom, $16 to $22. So based on that, Carter, which of those 4 parks do you think is the least attended park?
Least attended park?
Based on the pricing.
Based on pricing.
Would have to be Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Bing, bing.
Also, very good car. Also, Animal Kingdom has the least amount of MultiPass experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, MultiPass experiences are the rides, attractions, shows that you can go to using MultiPass. Again, if you have a MultiPass booked, it's going to be a 1-hour window of time. During that 1-hour window of time, you go to the ride, they swipe your Magic Band if you have a Magic Band, you give them a card if you have a card, which is, I would suggest getting a card or Magic Band, or you can take out your phone, you can open your ticket, and they can swipe it there. It has a nice little ding. It's wonderful. It goes green, and then
You feel really good.
oh my gosh, it's great.
Compatible with Apple Watches too, right?
Yes, you can upload to Apple Watch. Good job.
To
It's
your,
great
through your
tip, Carter.
wallet. That's great, Carter. Good.
And then through that lightning lane, then you go to the faster line. Okay. So let's go to each park and let's talk about how to book the MultiPass the most efficient way. Okay.
So you said we could pick 3 rides
3
per
rides.
day
3 rides per day. Very
to
good.
start off.
To start the day off.
Start, yeah.
Okay. So Magic Kingdom, there are 4 experiences right now, 5 when Big Thunder Mountain comes back, that they're called Tier 1 attractions. These are the attractions at Magic Kingdom that are the most attended, most desired things on property. So they're not going to allow you to book 3 from 3 experiences, multi-pass experiences from the most popular 4 or 5 things.
that everybody wants.
That would
That's
just diminish value.
It diminished value, and all of those would get sold out so quickly.
Yeah.
Why would people buy a multi-pass for something where all the good rides are already gone at the beginning of the day?
Right.
So what they did, and I didn't like it at first, but I think this is actually very wise. They said you could pick 1 from tier 1, 2 from tier 2. Okay,
There are
Tier
only
t-
2 tiers, right?
2 tiers. Yep. And so like tier 1 would be Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan's Flight, Space Mountain Tiana's, and Big Thunder Mountain.
The more popular rides.
Peter Pan's tier 1.
Peter Pan's
is.
tier 1.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Again, we know Car does not like Peter Pan
or Fantasyland.
or
Yeah.
at all. And then your second tier are basically every other attraction at Magic Kingdom. We're not going to go through all of them.
Right.
Okay.
So everything's in either tier 1 or tier 2. There's not like anything that's just not in a tier.
That's correct.
Okay.
There are some attractions at Disney World that don't have a tier. For instance, the Grand Fiesta Tour at Epcot. It's a walk-on. It is not on multipass. It actually was on multipass for a short amount of time when a multipass started last year, but it's no longer on multipass. You just show up, you can get on the ride.
And there's a lot of shows also
Yeah.
that aren't featured in the multipass.
That's right. Okay, so again, we're not going to go through all the parks. You can look this up, guys. This is easily available information. There's one thing, it's called the single pass.
Mhm.
Okay, single pass. Those are for the most extremely popular rides in each park. They are not on multipass, guys. You have to pay extra
Yeah.
to go on these rides. Okay, that is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Tron at Magic Kingdom,
Right.
Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot,
Correct.
Star Wars Rise of Resistance at Hollywood Studios, and Avatar Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom.
Which are by reputation, the most popular rides in all of Disney World at each park.
And each park.
And so those cost extra. Those are not with multipass. You have to pay extra money. Now, it could be 10, 15, 20, even 25 or $30, depending upon, again, how crazy packed the park is that day.
That's right.
And it will not fluctuate during the day. It's going to be set usually, about a week before. It'll be set, and you'll know how much it's going to be.
So you're saying it could cost as much to ride something like Guardians of the Galaxy as it would for everything else in Epcot.
Yeah, definitely. It could.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy.
And worth it.
It could be about $19, and there are a lot of times where Epcot is only $15 or $16.
Mm.
But again, that shows how much faith Disney has in Guardians of the Galaxy and these big rides.
That's right.
Okay. We've spoken multiple times on the podcast on if you would go without multipass at specific parks. And I do think we've agreed that Animal Kingdom, pretty much unnecessary to use multipass. Epcot, probably unnecessary as well.
Depends on the time of year.
Depends on the time of year. Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, guys. Are
Gotta
those
have it.
automatic multipass?
100% have
Yeah,
to.
you gotta have it.
Yeah, you have to. Hollywood is extremely hard
Yeah.
to navigate anyway. Without multipass, I would say near impossible to get the rides done you need to get done.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom has more rides, but I think it's actually easier to go than
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Let's just clarify too. This is not a must. Okay. It's not like if you don't buy a multi-pass and you go to Disney World that you're going to be miserable and you're not going to get to ride things. That's not the case. This is just a way that people can ensure. Again, if your goal is to ride everything in one park in one day, this is something you want to look at. And if not, if you're not worried about that, or if you're going to be there for, more, if you're going to be in each park for more than one day and you have opportunities to come back and split that up, then, you could probably make it without it. So this is something that obviously it intimidates a lot of people just because it is a lot of information. That's why Sam's trying to give us, the inside scoop on how to navigate those waters. But don't be under the impression that if you go to Disney World and you don't have multipass, that you're not going to be able to have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't want to buy multipass, guys, rope drop, get there early.
Yep.
I mean, you can hit every one of these single ride, the single pass ones during early rope drop, except for one ride. What's the only one of the single pass rides that is not open during early admission?
It's got to be Guardians.
I was going to guess Guardians.
No, Guardians is actually open now during early admission.
Oh.
It is Tron.
Tron. That was my next guess.
You can go
Did
next
not
to
know
Tron, and they form a line outside of the ride. They do not let anybody enter until starting at 9:00.
Did not know that.
So
'Cause
every
they-
other one you can do during early admission.
And another little shift they made not too long ago, Sam, is for rope drop, they used to bring you to a section of the park, and you could not go all the way to the specific attraction that you wanted to ride. They have changed that, which is a great move on their part, because everybody would congregate in these 3 areas in Magic Kingdom, for example, and then at 9 o'clock it would be a stampede, everybody trying to get to those more popular rides.
Dangerous,
and it was ridiculous in my opinion. But they have changed that now. So if you want to get there at 8 o'clock, 8:15, whenever they let the people that are staying on campus in, and you want to go walk all the way up to Tron, for example, as Sam has pointed out, you can do that. You won't be able to ride it, but you can at least stand there in line and be one of the first ones in.
If you are early admission.
Right.
If you are not staying on property, you cannot go past the hub of Magic Kingdom until 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
If you are on property, you can go up to any ride and stand there right outside the queue. If at 9 o'clock, they will open the queue for you.
That's right.
So you do get a head start again for being on campus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another perk, if you're going to stay on campus and you don't take advantage of that, the fact that you can do those things, and you're kind of, I'm not going to say wasting the fact that you're staying on campus, but you're definitely missing out on a major, major perk.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, again, I'm a big proponent of multipass. I think the biggest thing, I remember Carr saying a few episodes ago that was really smart. He said multipass is a necessary evil because it's tough to do. You're on your phone a lot, but it's also a great opportunity for you to get through rides, and then you actually get to rest more.
Yeah.
Because you've done some big stuff and then you can kind of chill. If you don't have multipass and you feel like you have to get every ride, you are really going to be kind of working all day. It's harder to take breaks. It's harder to feel like you can accomplish everything you want to accomplish.
Yeah. And some people, look, that's a big turnoff for Disney World for a lot of people, is like, I don't want to have everything scheduled. I don't want to be on my phone all the time. I don't want to be a prisoner to my phone. Well, again, you don't have to do it. But if you're somebody like Sam and I think Carter would be this way too, you really enjoy playing the game of swiping and trying to move your times up for certain attractions or move things around because you decided you want to stop and eat. It really is a game if you want to look at it that way. But it's enjoyable for some people, but I can understand definitely why it stresses some people out.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sam, that's a lot of great knowledge about multipass. It's a shame you can't put that to use anytime soon.
Well, Carter, actually I can, because right now we're at Epcot.
What?
Huh?
Yes, we're at Epcot. Not us, but when this episode comes out, me and the family, we're going to be at Epcot, baby.
Ooh, let's go.
Yes, we
Let's
are going
go.
to Disney World next
Going back
week.
to Disney.
Yes, that was a Jamie Otan original there. I loved it. Jamie, can you do it one more time for us?
Let's go to Disney.
New podcast intro.
Oh, I love it.
It's actually not my song.
Oh, shoot.
I hope we don't-
Copyright strike.
What'd you call it, Corey?
Copyright strike.
Copy struck?
Copy struck.
Copy struck.
That's what the pros call it.
But yes, we are going to Disney World. So yes,
Awesome.
when this podcast releases, we will be in Epcot.
That's great, dude.
Wow.
So I obviously Jamie and Carter knew we were going to Disney World, but
We still tried to sell it.
yes, y'all did. Y'all did a great job.
I
My
had no
What?
idea. I had no idea.
My children do not know.
Okay.
When they hear this podcast, they will have just found out that we are going to Disney World.
They're going to be really confused when they're in Epcot.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We've been in this car for a long time. So what I wanted to do here on the podcast, I have 100% kept this from Jamie and Carter. If you can't tell, Jamie and I obviously love the planning
That's
of
right.
Disney World.
That's right.
And one of our favorite things to do is to get these multi-passes. So I'm going to reveal right now our reservations and our
The roster.
roster. Our multi-pass roster.
We're going to judge you in every way, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm prepared to be judged because I feel like it's a pretty dang good
You walked in with your
multi-pass.
chest popped up pretty good.
I
Ain't gonna
did.
lie.
So
I
right off
did-
the bat, did you do multipass for every day you're there?
I did do multipass. So to give some background, my dad is going. My dad has never done all 4 parks at Disney World.
Wow.
And so we are hitting it out of the park. We're doing multipass every day, and we are going to do single rider for every single rider line as well. So we're really, really, really pumped. Want to give Dad the best experience. And we're going to do it a little different this time because we're not going to be we're trying not to zigzag around the park.
Right.
So when you
You don't wear him out.
yeah, so you're going to kind of see a theme in my multipass. Okay.
Papa Steve.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Which
Big
one has he
Steve.
never been to?
Well, we think we went to Epcot when I was like a young kid. We actually don't know. We have no pictures because we went by ourselves. We actually went to spring training, and we think we're about 99% sure we went, but there's actually no photographic proof that we know of.
So
Therefore,
you
it didn't
didn't
happen.
go. Even if you did, everything's changed since then. Pretty
Exactly.
much.
Yeah,
so.
right. He wouldn't remember. So okay. So we're gonna do a split stay. So if you don't know what a split stay is, guys, a split stay
Yes.
is when you're staying at two different resort properties.
You get to experience 2 different resorts.
And these are 2 we have never stayed at. So we're really excited. We're gonna stay at the Dolphin. Okay. So the Dolphin
Wow,
is
fancy.
it's a deluxe resort, but it's a Marriott property.
Right.
So it's one of the more affordable deluxes. So we're staying there 3 nights and 2 nights at Port Orleans Riverside.
Is
Very
the dolphin the one with the big swan on top of it?
I don't know. I've never been there.
No, that's the Swan,
I
buddy.
think that's the Swan. Golly, why did I?
Well, they're
I should've-
together, aren't
they're,
they?
they're right there together.
Why didn't I respond? That was so dumb. You
I
said
tried to lob you up one, but
Man,
you're just so locked into the multi-pass, you
I'm
couldn't
so
even
locked
catch
in
it.
right now, guys. Okay, so part of the fun also is getting dining reservations. Now, this is really like a last minute trip. We only planned this like 2 weeks ago, so we did not get the dining reservation 60-day window. So again, what a dining reservation window means is 60 days before the day you check in. That is the first day that you can book dining reservations. Also, fun little things like Bippity Bop Boutique, other things like tours and haircuts. You can do a haircut on Main Street, by the way.
That's right.
So those things are 60 days ahead. So our reservations are still really good.
Right.
So we're getting there Sunday,
Let's hear it.
and we are going to go
This Sunday.
this Sunday. Yeah, a
Dang,
couple days
it's
from
coming
now.
up.
And we are going to go back to my wife's, probably her favorite place,
Okay.
Whispering Canyon Cafe.
Shout out Ancient Grains.
That's right. That is at Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, I do want to say for the podcast's sake, all these plans are up in the air.
Subject to change.
Subject to change. So when I get back and we go over what we actually did, please, guys, do not be surprised if we didn't do any of
That's
this. We could do something totally
That's
different.
right.
You have up until, I think, 3 hours before your reservation. You can cancel it without a charge.
Yeah, I think it's 2 hours.
2 hours, might be 2 hours. And usually, man, if something happens, you can go to them and just tell them, hey, look, man, something happened. And they're usually pretty
That's
graceful about it.
That's
And
right.
one of the big things that we love about Disney World is how graceful the cast members are.
You bet.
Well, it's not like they're struggling to fill those spots anyway. So
No, they're
Good
not.
point, Carter.
They're not.
That's a very good point.
So Sunday night, we're doing a Whispering Canyon Cafe. And then Monday morning, we're getting up. And like I already said, it's bold. We're going to Epcot. We're staying at the Dolphin. If you don't know, the Dolphin is right next to the boardwalk, which means we're probably going to walk to Epcot. Okay? So we're going to obviously go early morning. And our plan is to rope drop or early morning, go in early morning and go do Remy's Ratatouille adventure.
Okay.
wait just a second.
Go.
Are you going to be listening to this podcast while in Epcot?
We probably are going to be listening to this podcast. While
That
we're
is a
at Epcot.
baller move.
I just got chills.
Yeah. The crazy thing is we're already going to be figuring out, well, we didn't do that. That was totally wrong. But that's going to be the best part.
We should get you a shirt, like
Oh my gosh.
with our logo on
I
it.
am listening to my own podcast right now about what I'm doing right now.
You're
It's
like,
going to be amazing.
you're like, what should I do right now? And then you're going to say what you should be doing, and then you're like, oh, that's right.
That's right. We're going to start out in France at Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's right there by International Gateway. Then at 9 o'clock, we have our first multi-pass attraction. It's a big one, guys.
Tier
It's
1.
unbelievable to start the day off with this.
Tier 1.
Can I guess?
Tier 2.
Go ahead, Carter.
What tier?
I'm not going to tell you.
My guess is because of your little guh, I'm gonna go with Frozen Ever After.
Ooh, Carter, you're so close yet so far. One of our strategies for multipass is you need to have as early as possible a Lightning Lane attraction, a multipass as early as
A
possible.
burner.
The reason is because as soon as you swipe in, you can book another Lightning Lane,
Regardless of tier.
regardless of the tier. So we've got a tier 2 attraction first, and it is the one that is closest to France, and that is Disney and Pixar's Short Film Festival.
Which got a lot of hate last week.
Carter, will I even go into the building?
Do you have to go into the building to scan it?
I think you do, but you can
Yes.
walk right
then,
out.
Then yes, you will go to the building.
I will
but
go in
only
the
for
building.
that.
I will swipe, and I will immediately
Burn, baby,
leave.
Where is
Burn.
that?
It's right over there by Figment.
Yeah.
From what I've
Okay.
been told. I actually have never pulled a multipass for that
Yeah.
because it was never worth it. But that was the only 9 o'clock that was really close to France.
That's a good move, though, dude. Because, like you're saying, you want to burn something that you could care less about.
Right.
You can go to it if you want. But the whole key is once you burn one Lightning Lane, then you can start booking as many as you need to regardless if it's tier 1 or tier 2.
That's right. And right now, because this is gonna be the day before Test Track opens, so Soarin' is still tier 1.
Do you think that it's going to be a slow day at Epcot because everyone's going to go the next day?
Well,
Disney slow, not like empty
Sure.
by any means, but
I think it's going to be slow in the morning. So and that's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to really try to hit hard in the morning, eat lunch, and then probably leave and go back to the resort and swim and take a break because we have extended hours. So deluxe, if you're staying at Deluxe Resort, you get a couple extra hours at different resorts during the week. So Monday's at Epcot night. So we're going to be there. We can be there till 11 o'clock at night. So we're going to need to get out of the park. We're going to need to relax and chill before we get back in. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty slow, just looking at the times.
Yeah. Because people are going to be waiting, like Carter's alluding to. They're going to be waiting
Yeah.
to get in the next day.
Want to get that test. That's why we're doing Epcot this day. So after Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival, pick up another multipass, and we are heading to Norway for Guh Hadley. We're going to go see Frozen Ever After.
You go see the Guz.
she can see
Anya
her
and Elsa.
goes.
Man, if we could meet Anya and Elsa too, that's a really that opens around 9:30. So if we could go in and see them too, that'd be awesome. Because I know Hadley loves to meet the princesses.
That's right.
And then after that, and maybe you have an hour, so 9:40 to 10:40, Frozen Ever After. And then we're going down the geodesic sphere,
Okay.
going to see Spaceship Earth.
Okay. Get a little history lesson.
You smell some Rome burning?
I'm gonna smell Rome burning here. Why in the world would I go? I would walk that far, Carter. There's only one reason I would walk all the way to Spaceship Earth. It's because I might have something else in my back pocket. What's in my back pocket?
Is it Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Whoa.
Right after Spaceship Earth.
Come on, bro.
So
Good job.
we're gonna hit the goal right now is to hit Remy's, and then Spaceship Earth, or Remy's, Frozen, Spaceship Earth, and Guardians before lunch.
Does your 6-year-old daughter ride Guardians of the Galaxy?
She is going to for the first time.
Okay.
I was kidding.
She can do it.
No,
Wow.
she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Go on, go.
She's gonna do great. We're really, really excited about
Go
it. She's
Hadley.
going to love it. And then after Guardians, we got a little lunch date at Le Cellier in Canada.
For lunch.
Nice.
It's a heavy lunch.
It's a heavy lunch, but it was also booked. It was, again, we only booked these like 20 days ago, so all of the dinner was already gone. So we took it when we could get it, and we love Le Cellier.
So if you're knocking out Remy, Frozen, and Guardians before lunch,
Yep.
that's pretty
That's a
strong.
successful day.
Pretty good day already. And that leaves, Soarin', Living with the Land, a couple of those.
Seas.
But all that stuff's all right next to each other, right?
Right.
So the plan would be after Le Cellier, hopefully, go rest. Go back to the hotel, get the beautiful pools at the Swan and Dolphin. And then after that, go back to the parks. Try to do the World Showcase. See all that. I think that's so much fun. If you're not taking your time through all those countries, you are missing a big, huge part of what Walt wanted.
Yeah.
And so,
Is Emily going to stop in Germany and get some caramel popcorn?
yes, we love, she loves the Werther's shop
Mm-hmm.
in Germany. So we'll definitely be hitting some of that. Then we're going to go Soarin' and Living with the Land and just have a great night. And really, we have those extended hours at night. So the goal would be to try to get Guardians again.
Yeah.
So that seems to be what we're going to try to do. And I think right now everybody's really trying to rush Guardians early in the morning. Should make our life even easier at Remy's.
Yeah.
And then we have a dinner at Via Napoli. We've never done it before. So we may
Famous
or may
for
not do
their
it.
very large pizzas.
Yes, very large pizzas. So, never know.
My money says you're going to cancel it. But
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
Probably so. And that's our Monday. Sounds like a good Monday at Epcot, huh?
It's a winner,
It's a
dude.
dang good
Great
Monday.
job.
We're
Great
excited.
job.
Also, if there are any cast members listening, it's the Jones family. We really want to ride Test Track on Monday. We would love to
There's
do
probably
it.
80 Jones families that are going to be there. But
We're the only ones that matter.
Have you seen that they are allowing certain times people to walk up and ride it?
No, tell me about this, Jamie.
I just saw it kind of reported on a couple of the Facebook pages that I watch. People just happen up on it and they're allowing, like for an hour, people to just go in and ride it. Whether
I mean,
they're-
it's probably ready to go right now.
Oh, it's right.
I mean, it's their way of just kind of testing it and that kind of thing.
That's
and
the
so
goal.
You
That's the
could
goal.
you could get lucky. I'm not saying you will. I'm not saying you won't either. But I would definitely pass by and try.
Henry Jones is the luckiest
But
person.
if anybody
I
could
know.
do it, it'd be Henry.
They'll
right.
probably be like, just Henry. He's the
That's
only
right.
one that can do
Just
it.
him.
The rest of you guys stay out here and listen to him scream the whole time.
That's right.
But yeah, so that's Monday.
Let's go.
All right, Tuesday is Hollywood Studios. And historically, this has been the park in which I've struggled the most. It is hot.
Maybe by your standards. But
Well, It's hard, man, guys. It is hard to do Hollywood Studios. It seems like it's a lot of walking. It's not as bad as Epcot, but there's so many really popular rides that are thrill rides. Tier 1 is the biggest Tier 1 list, so it's really hard to get all those rides in. So we're going to start off in the morning. We're going to try to rope drop. We're going to go into Star Wars. Carter, your favorite land?
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
We are probably going to rope drop Rise of Resistance. We purchased Rise of Resistance as well. But if something happens and it gets really crazy, we'll just switch over and do Smuggler's Run. So we're going to try to get one of those two done. Now, I think we have all been able to go over there and get Rise and Smugglers done before 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
man, guys, they always start Rise of Resistance early. They want to get people going. They don't want the ride to already be at 120 minutes when the park opens. So we love Rise. We'd love to do it twice since we bought it. So we'll go in there and see if we can do it.
Yeah. I will say it's more prone to break down early in the morning, but man, if you can get in there and knock that out, I mean, Carl, last time we went with you, I think we rode that 3 times, like back to back to back,
Yeah.
right off the bat in the morning. So
And again, that is one of the rides. There's multiple rides at Hollywood that are single rider. So that is one of them. The other one would be what, Carter? Rock and Roller Coaster, baby.
oh,
Well, I've never.
Single rider,
I don't.
baby.
I don't even go near that ride. So
Dream on. Thank you. No copyright strike, please. So yeah, we're going to do Star Tours first, 9:05. We're already going to be over there in Star Wars land. That is a quick, easy ride. My kids love it. Hadley loves Star Tours. We can swipe there and we can go ahead and pick up another Tier 1. My goal would be to immediately pick up Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie does not run out. It's probably easy to get done and go ahead and get another hit. So what I mean by that is if you can get a quick return time on a ride, that means, again, you can pick up another multi-pass. So Star Tours 9:05. Hopefully go to Mickey and Minnie's. Then I've bought Star Wars Rise of Resistance at 10:20.
Okay.
Then we've got Toy Story Mania at 11 o'clock.
So
Nice.
you're going to Star Wars and then going to Mickey and Minnie and then going back to Star Wars.
Well, again, I get what
that's
you're
not
saying,
a bad
Carter.
walk.
It's
That's
not
a bad
bad.
walk.
Also, one of the things, guys, again, if you don't know, you are not solid on any of these. If you want to modify your time, you can do that. So if I'm looking at, and I'm like, man, let's hang out. Let's go to Indiana Jones. I can move my Star Wars to later at night, and that's fine. So yeah, Carter, I get it. Toy Story Mania at 10:50, and then we're gonna go back to one of my favorite places in all of Disney World.
Mama Melrose.
No, I wish it's gone. R.I.P. The 50s Primetime Cafe, baby.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we love the pot roast there. We love the cast members there. It is such a fun experience. One of my favorite stories, one of the things I remember the most from my first trip to Hollywood Studios was with you guys and Jackson getting absolutely chastised
Oh, yeah.
by the cast members. I think
his
everything
birthday.
he did, it was his birthday. That's right.
Yeah.
And everything he did just seemed to make that cast member mad. Now, obviously, they're acting because at
Right.
that point they were very much like your mama was back in the 50s. Get your elbows off the table. You put it. Where's your napkin?
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetables. Your manners. Say yes, ma'am. No, sir.
Right.
They were very into that. And man, I mean, Jackson had to have been what, 5?
So he would have been 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6. So yeah, and
Hadley's age.
yeah,
Oh,
and he,
okay.
man, they got after him.
Yeah.
And it was, I hate to say this, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
It was
That
great.
guy was great. I remember him.
They picked him out quick.
Oh,
That was the right guy to go for.
yeah, yeah.
Another
And-
little side note for that trip, it was Jackson's birthday. They give you a button that indicates that it's your birthday so that when you walk through the park, cast members will see that and wish you happy birthday, or guests will even wish you happy birthday. Everywhere we went, Jackson made sure that button was front and center and prevalent in every move that he made so that he can get wished happy birthday multiple times. And it worked too.
Sometimes we got free dessert
That's
or
right.
something like that.
It's a good point, Carter. It's a good hack, good life hack for Disney World. So after 50's Primetime Cafe, I've already used 2 Tier 2 rides. So what do you think my Tier 1 ride is, Carter?
It's gotta be
Tower of
Slinky.
Terror.
Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah.
Slinky Dog Dash at 1 o'clock, which is extremely early for Slinky. So
He's not going to do Tower of Terror because he's the only one that rides that, and he's a very unselfish person.
correct. We are not going to use multipass for that. I'm obviously going to try to get Rock and Roller Coaster. Emma and I both ride that, and probably my dad would ride that, but I know Hadley will definitely not ride it. Henry would ride it too. So if you didn't know, there's something called Rider Swap. So if you have one of your party is not going to ride, but let's say they're very young, so you can't leave them by yourself. What they do is when you get to your place in line, you go tell the cast member, hey, this person's not going to ride. My wife or my husband's going to stay with them. What happens is once you get done with the ride, they will take you back to the front with that one person and they can ride the ride immediately. What that does is that makes sure that everyone gets to ride the ride, and also the person that doesn't want to ride the ride doesn't have to ride the ride.
And you don't have to wait in line twice.
That's right. There's a lot of things in Hollywood Studios that obviously my dad has never done because he's never been there. And there's a lot of shows, a lot of fun stuff to do in Hollywood Studios. But again, we want to make sure we get a break, get back to the hotel.
Especially in July.
Take advantage of that pool, 100%. Really, guys, I've never stayed to the end of the night at Hollywood Studios. So I would be surprised if we did that. And I know I just said there's a lot of stuff to do at Hollywood Studios. We're going to try to get it done, get back to the hotel. Even if there's something else we want to do again, we'll go back and do it one more time. I told you we're going to 50's Primetime Cafe for lunch. And we're going to Emily's favorite place at Hollywood Studios. And that is, Jamie?
I have
The
no
Sci-Fi
idea.
Diner?
No.
Mama Melrose.
You thought it was my favorite, but it's Emily's favorite.
Oh, the Rodeo Roundup.
Rodeo Roundup, man.
Okay.
In Toy Story Land. That is like the big buffet style. You get all this great barbecue.
A lot of food.
Oh my goodness. It is ridiculous amount of food. And my dad loves barbecue, so I know he's going to love
yeah, that's going to be great.
Roundup Rodeo. So
I have a question.
yeah, go ahead.
Whenever you are rope dropping back towards Star Wars, are you going to stop by the Muppets Courtyard and pay your respects, or are you just going to go right past it?
Carter, when I do early morning or rope drop, I don't stop for anything. I will definitely pay my respects to the Muppets, but I'll do it on my free time, which is the rest of the day.
We want a picture. We want a picture of you saluting.
I will definitely do a picture of me saluting the Muppets. Maybe even like Katniss Everdeen and have like my 3 fingers up, you know? Hunger Games reference. So there you go.
Muscle up, Buttercup.
So on Wednesday, we're going to be actually switching to Port Orleans, Riverside. That's going to be fun. But that day we're doing a little bit of Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
And again, I know I've said you don't need a multi-pass, but we're going to do it. And we actually have extended hours at night as well. So really probably our dumbest purchase, multi-pass, probably not necessary.
It's okay.
But this is a day that I want to be done early and take a lot of breaks because we have Magic Kingdom the next day. And we're going to need to be rested because Magic Kingdom is an all-day kind of day for the Jones family.
Right.
So we're going to start off in the morning. We're going to rope drop a ride. And I guarantee you will not guess what ride we're rope dropping Wednesday morning. First of all, what ride does everyone rope drop at Animal Kingdom?
The safaris.
Avatar.
Avatar, right? Flight of
Rope drop the
Passage.
safari.
Everyone's going to Animal Kingdom.
Just promise me you're not rope dropping Navi River Journey.
We are rope dropping Navi River Journey.
Okay.
Let me explain.
What's the opposite
No,
of a bell ring?
it's a time eater, bro.
Let me explain. It is a time eater. What I mean by that, it is a ride. Guys, it's fine. It's not great. It's really fun that if you've never done that ride. It is beautifully done in there. It is very, very nice.
If you're an Avatar fan, it's
oh my gosh. I mean, it's the best. But I am no Avatar fan.
correct.
But also, that is a ride I don't ever want to have to wait for. But I want to do it because my dad's never done Animal Kingdom.
He's never seen a $2 million animatronic.
And that is a $2 million, $2 million with an M animatronic. So we're going to rope drop that.
I don't hate it, honestly, because it doesn't matter what time of day it is. That's just a time eater. And so if you can rope drop that and get that out of the way, and then working in with Avatar Flight of Passage, you're done with that whole section of Animal Kingdom.
And this is going to help make sense because I told you I got a single rider for Avatar, and I got the single rider for $810.
Okay.
So I'm going to do, we're going to do Navi River and then immediately be able in our Lightning Lane for our Flight of Passage.
It's money.
And we have extended hours. So if we want to do Avatar later in the day, sometimes during extended hours, it only drops like 20 minutes.
That's right.
So we could do it again
Later the better.
later at night.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure we get it in. I know it's one that Hadley loves. So we're definitely going to do Flight of Passage. We're going to get it done in the morning. We're going to do both of Avatar. And again, it's things I don't have to walk to the next day. I can kind of close off that land.
Yeah.
Because again, it's hot. A theme of our podcast, by the way, is us complaining about how hot it is.
Yeah. And taking advantage of things that are in the air
We'll
conditioning.
do anything in the AC. Oh my gosh, those bathrooms. Great AC. Look, we will tell you all about the air conditioning at Disney World.
That's right.
So after we get done with Avatar, we are heading over to where Carter said we're going to do Kilimanjaro safaris.
Africa.
Got to do it in the morning. Why do you want to do it in the morning, Carter?
Because that's when the animals are most active.
That's right. Animals are more active. Why are they more active in the morning, Carter?
Because it's cooler.
It's cooler. I mean, we're making our own point here, guys. It's cooler in the morning, so the animals want to do stuff. If it's good enough for the animals, it's good enough for me.
That's right. Those animals are living better than us. Let's be honest.
They really are.
Pretty
they get to
bougie.
sleep on the job every day.
Yeah. If you have Disney Plus, there's a series on there called, what is it called, Sam?
It's the magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom.
The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's kind of a, like I said, behind the scenes, up close look at how they take care of those animals, and it is amazing. And they highlight, very personable stories and accounts of the different animals that are represented there. I highly suggest that, especially if you're about to go.
Yeah, it's narrated by Josh Gad, aka Olaf, as well.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
The first season, at least.
Yeah. And I love that show. I know our kids really enjoyed it. And we love Safari. Every Safari ride's different. It's one of the only rides at Disney World where every time it's going to be 100% different. It's not a Jungle Cruise. You're going to see the same stuff with Jungle Cruise. Different people say different things. But on the Safari, there's always different animals. And there's actually different routes.
That's right.
So last time we went on a totally different route. Never been back there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Loved it. So after Kilimanjaro Safari, it's going to be hot. It's going to be 9:30 in the morning.
You need to
We got to
cool
cool down,
off.
brother. We got to cool down at
Maybe
Henry Jones's favorite ride.
maybe with some water.
And one of yours, the ride, I was listening to this morning. I was listening to episode 6. Carter said this is the ride that if they took away from Disney World, he would make a special trip to go to.
That's right.
Carter, where are we going to, baby?
We were going to the Kali River Rapids.
Kali River Rapids in Asia, one of my favorite places
Nice.
in Animal Kingdom. And really in Disney World, I love Asia. And we're going to do the Kali River Rapids. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can't promise we're only going to do it once. We might do it multiple times.
Y'all got to hit
Nice.
double digits.
Oh, I don't know about that. We're going to do it a lot, though.
It's going to be real hot.
Henry has established that 10 is the record. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's going to be able to
Just
top
drop
that.
Henry off. Y'all go
Especially
do
in
whatever you
July.
got to do.
Henry would do it by himself, and he would just laugh and giggle the whole time, and I'd be very happy with him
Well,
doing
he did it in December with his lips turning blue. I'm sure he'd be committed to do it in July as well.
He definitely, but I think there's only one ride that might tear him away from Kali River Rapids, and it's the next ride on my list here, and it's right next to Kali River Rapids.
We're going to Everest?
Expedition Everest, baby.
Okay.
Again, it's another single rider line, so if you want to ride it a bunch of times, you can do so at Everest.
Right.
I think that is one of the most underrated things at all of Disney World. You have a park that on even its best day is not extremely busy, and you've got one of the best roller coasters there, and you can easily ride it 5 times a day.
That's right.
Easily.
Mhm.
It's also one of only 4 rides at Animal Kingdom that are open during extended hours.
Okay.
So Dinosaur, Everest, Navi River Journey, and Avatar Flight of Passage are the only 4 rides that are actually open at night. The reason is because the animals have to go to bed and they don't want people disturbing them.
That's right.
So 4 rides.
It's also
So-
why there's no fireworks in Animal Kingdom.
That is correct. They have a light show on the Tree of Life.
Which is pretty good.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, so we can do Everest all night, and I plan on doing that because I'm definitely not doing Navi River Journey all night. So we'll do Everest a ton of times. After that, guys, I really think we're probably going to go back and chill. We'll probably go to Dinosaur.
Because Animal Kingdom closes early.
It closes at 6, and because even with extended hours, it's only open till 8.
Yeah.
And like I said, I do want to go to bed early that day. Want to get some rest because the next day, Thursday, is the big day. We're going to Magic Kingdom.
MK. How are you gonna function waiting 3 full days
Yeah.
before you get to Magic Kingdom?
It's gonna be really hard, but those first days are just like, man, it's like building anticipation.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting ready and ready for the best.
That's right.
You know, so
End on a bang.
ain't no doubt.
I am wonderful.
So we're gonna rope drop, it's not rope drop. It's actually early entry, and we are going to go straight to Snow White, to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
We've done it before. We were in the first 20, and it's just a really great way to start the day. At the end, another big ride, but it's a ride I know Hadley enjoys a lot, and that's the ride that she wanted to do multiple times last time we were there. And again, sometimes when you make these rides or make these trips, you have to look at the youngest kid and even both kids. What are they willing to do and not do? And if I know my kid's going to do an awesome ride like that multiple times, I'm going to encourage her to do it.
Sure.
So Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, we're hitting that first. Hopefully we're out by 8:45, 9 o'clock. Depending on how Peter Pan is, we might try to go to Peter Pan. It's right there. But we're on our way to our first multipass of the day. And it's at 9:10. We're going to Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Early morning, Haunted Mansion. It was the multipass I could get earliest that was closest to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
Because I knew where I wanted to go right after that.
gee, let me think.
Where am I going to go after Haunted Mansion? I'm going to probably my favorite ride.
That's right.
At Magic Kingdom, and that is Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
That's right.
Only 30 minutes later. It's a great morning already. While we're at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, we're going to try to hit Pirates. Pirates is usually really low in the morning, usually under 30 minutes. So we're going to try to go to Pirates. And then, bang, dude, it's bangers. We got more stuff coming. I got a multi-pass, 10:30 for Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa, hey. Hatred on Winnie the Pooh. What?
Of those Fantasyland rides, Winnie the Pooh is my favorite. I will
Okay,
say.
well, thank you. You had a horrible reaction
But
to
it's
that.
still like, yeah.
I didn't know the hatred for Winnie the Pooh here, but got Winnie the Pooh. But again,
That's going to change when Beckett gets here, by the way.
Beckett will love Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh. Again, there's a strategy here because at 10:30 we got Winnie the Pooh, and then right after that, I bought a single rider for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
So we're gonna be staying
So this is a
in
possibility twice.
definitely twice. Hang on.
Yeah.
No possibility. We're doing it twice, baby.
Yeah.
We're doing right there, Fantasyland, go right up to Frontierland, a little bit of Adventureland, and then go right back to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We got a little time off. Got a little time off. We have an option for lunch, maybe the Liberty Tree Tavern. Never eaten there before. It's a big buffet of like Thanksgiving food.
That's right.
Basically. But there's something in Adventureland that we're going to have to get my wife. And I think this is the first time we've mentioned it on this podcast.
Spring rolls.
Spring rolls. There's a spring roll cart on the way into Adventureland from the hub that we are going to have to hit up for Emily.
If you ever want to make Emily mad, just go to Disney World and send her a picture of you eating spring rolls.
You should go for pizza or cheeseburger.
Both.
Both.
One of each.
And I think she does cheeseburger. I think the reason that it's even worse for her is the last time we went at like 5 o'clock. They are already out.
Oh, wow.
They will run out.
I've never been there when they run out.
They will run out. So yeah, it's a big thing for her. Then the rest of the day is just more multi-pass. We're gonna be trying to hit all the rides. And then we have a dinner right now at the Plaza.
Wait, when is your lightning lane for Carousel of Progress?
Oh, great question. Jamie, can you get a lightning lane for Carousel of Progress? No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Because it's a walk-on. That's a good
Yeah,
thing,
that's
Jamie.
right.
It
It's
runs
a good
every
thing.
5 minutes. So
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you're in there a long time. I know that because I've timed my naps before. Again, not hating Carousel of Progress, but it's the best AC in Disney World.
That's right.
It really is. Yeah, we got dinner at the Plaza, which is on Main Street. I love the Plaza.
I've never been there.
It's really, really good. And then we actually have a little nighttime single rider pass. Tron at 8 o'clock.
That's another one. Riding that during the day and riding at night is two totally different experiences.
And that is not one I plan on sitting around the standby line for, even 30 minutes. The reason is that the pre-shows are long. It just takes a long time. I'll do my Lightning Lane, please, and
Right.
be done. I'm willing to pay the money for that. Emily and Hadley will definitely not ride that. So
Emily won't ride that?
she does not want to ride it. So we bought 5 of them. And again, a little tip for all you guys: if you buy a single rider or even a multi-pass for somebody in your party that doesn't want to do it, you can use their Magic Band or their card. You can swipe and do it a second time for yourself. That is still legal. There's nothing wrong with that. You paid for it. You get to use it.
They don't frown upon that?
They do not.
Okay.
Nope. They've looked at me and be like, that's not Hadley.
Right.
You know? So I've never seen anybody get in trouble for that. And again, I'm not trying to get around the rules, but again, if you pay $18 for a ride, but yeah, I mean, that's our plan. So yeah, I mean, we're really excited about it. I am. Emily knows about it. The kids, man, I know they are just right now, because we're going to be listening to this on the way to Disney World, because Jamie's going to let me listen to it early. And so I know they're going to be really, really excited about this trip.
It's awesome, man. I think you got it all lined out. It's definitely subject to change. We know that, but
yeah, I'm excited for us to talk about this when you get back. We compare what you changed.
Well, and weather can change things. Also, just kind of how the family's feeling, how my dad's feeling. He's older, and we're really, really trying to stay in one. Go land by land and not really overwork him or even overwork our kids. We're going to be using a stroller for our 6-year-old. And really, I kind of want a stroller for everybody in our family. It
Right.
makes things a lot easier. But it's to contain her, but also to get her faster to places.
That's
and
right.
to load it up with bubble wands.
We have a bubble wand, so I might bring our own bubble wand then.
how's Steve feeling about this? I'm curious.
Dad's really excited. I think one of the things he doesn't know yet, and he's listening to this, so he's going to be overwhelmed with a lot of the jargon. He does not know about all the rides. He's just open. He's just game. I know he loves roller coasters. We went to a lot of Six Flags when we were growing up at like youth group events, And Dad was always the adult that went with the youth on all the rides. Even when it's rides I was scared of as a kid,
Right.
he always did the rides. So I know that he is going to really, really enjoy all the rides, all the nostalgia. I think he appreciates Disney, Walt Disney, and the history of everything. So we're going to spend a lot of time going through the history and just taking our time and really trying to just enjoy every bit of the parks.
And just knowing him too, him getting to experience that with Henry and Hadley, it's going to be, I mean, you can't put a price on that. To see the joy that Henry's going to have riding Collie River Rapids and seeing Hadley light up when she sees Elsa, that's as good as it gets, man. And I'm really excited that he's going to get to experience that.
It should be fun.
Sam, you got a lot on your docket there.
A docket, a word that Carter uses a lot.
Well, Sam, we're really excited for you and your family that you're getting to go.
It's a full schedule.
Yeah. And again, to go with Papa Steve and Henry, Hadley, and Emily as well.
Not
It's going to be a
us.
great time. We expect to see lots of pictures and lots of videos, footage for our socials as well. We're
Yes.
hoping you
You
come
gotta be
back with.
getting our name out there
Yeah, I'm
to the
definitely gonna be,
locals.
I'm gonna be doing some lives maybe, or at least post some stuff while we're out there.
Awesome.
And look, if anybody finds me at the park, this is not, my family does not count because they're gonna be with me. So Henry, I already know what you're thinking. You don't count. I love you, but you not in this. If you find us in the park, which is not like a stalking thing,
That's right.
come say hi, and I'll buy you a snack.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll
Hey.
buy you a snack.
We'll have some stickers too.
There you go. I'll have some stickers for you. We'd love to spread the love of Disney World
Yeah.
and the Big Mouse House.
This is definitely a different episode than our normal content, but we were really excited for Sam, and we know a lot of people listen to the show that are really curious about how to do Disney, and so that's kind of what the focus of this episode was. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you have a greater understanding of lightning lanes and how they work, and you're going to get to see Sam kind of put those things to the test. We're really excited, and he's going to be one of the first people to ride Test Track too. So
I hope, man.
We're speaking into his
that's right.
existence.
Love it.
just take Henry with you. You'll be all right.
Oh, he'll get it, no doubt.
Sam, have a great time. We'll be rooting for you, and we can't wait to hear all about it.